Welcome to your daily focus for November the 9th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what our energy is going to be like today as we cut the cards. And the first one out is, the first one out is the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to be a fabulous day. We're going to we're going to feel good. We're going to feel confident. We're going to feel strong. We're going to feel like we can go forward. We're going to feel like we've got this. Hope the rest of the cards agree. Look at this King of Wands. Well, this is a beautiful fire energy. He's sitting there and he's kind of like not like the other kings in this deck because he's laughing, he's smiling, he's saying, lighten up. Go with the flow. It's going to be great. You're going to enjoy this. Why are you worried? Why do you fear? Stop being silly. Just go forward. Use this energy. And the Ten of Wands. Look at that, the Ten of Wands. Now, I don't know how much you have been watching tarot, or especially me, because of the decks I use, and they're usually very, there's a story in every picture, usually with my cards. And there are certain ones here where those wands are in just such disarray and we cannot carry them. And here we've mastered it. Here we know how to put it all together to go forward. This is where we start to figure it out. And we go forward here towards a castle. We know how to do it. We know what we need to take with us, and we know what we need to leave behind. So this is very strong energy for us. Very strong energy for us. And it's good and it's positive energy. So get excited about today. I mean, I want you to jump out of bed and say some affirmations, some positive affirmation, and get yourself going. Do a dance, turn on the music, sing a song, find the joy. And try to just keep that positive vibration with these three cards together. Ten of Pentacles, let's start there. So this is the first card. This is where we're at. This is how we're feeling. And we're feeling confident. We feel like we can go forward and we can seek, but not only seek, find the success we are looking for. Whether it is our wisdom, whether it is love, whether it is peace of mind and comfort and happiness. Maybe it's all of those things wrapped up. We have the castle in the background. The partnership, the couple. We have the wizard, the grandfather with the baby, ready to teach and mentor. And of our little dog there protecting us, keeping us safe, and yet being the best friend. The sky is clear. The sun is out. So this is what we can feel internally. We can picture our happily ever after. Our peace of mind, our goal, our dream, and not the little one, the big one. Today it's about the big one, apparently. We may be taking small steps, but we're on the journey now. We have the King of Wands right in the middle, and I love this king because he is just saying, hey, get over yourself and go forward, do it. We wear that cape of red, that courage. The sky is on fire. So there's a fire energy present today, moving us forward, giving us that courage, giving us that strength, giving us that determination. But he's laughing. He's saying, this is going to be great. You're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love it. So let's start moving forward. And the last 3 days, we've had King, King, King in our reading. So it's a lot of that action energy. It's a lot of that diplomatic action energy. So we're not scatterbrained when we are doing something, but we're very focused and we're very determined and we are wise about what we are truly wanting to step into and what we may be stepping away from. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands says the hard part's over. We figured out how to carry this load. We're figuring out how to work our routine different, what we really truly want in our life, how to go about getting it, how to balance our life in other places so that we can have the energy, the vitality to meet that goal, to meet that dream. Let's get an affirmation card here. It's a very positive day. It is a very free will kind of day again, so it depends on if you want to tap into this energy. You know, if you're driving to work in the morning and somebody cuts you off, don't automatically assume that they did it to ruin your day. But perhaps they're having a worse day than you'll ever have. You don't know why they did what they did. It could have been they were absent-minded. They were thinking of somebody else. Maybe they've just received some bad news and so their focus is off. If anything, say a small prayer for them that their day gets better, because at that rate, they're going to get killed. Think of things in positive terms. Do the, you know, on the yesterday's video, I talked about talking to yourself in the third person, having that conversation, that dialogue with yourself, saying, well, let's try it for 5 minutes, see what happens. Those cards seemed to needed a good shuffle, didn't they? Which means we had to really mix up the energy in the deck. And we have, look at this, fire, 9 of fire. We have the fire energy around us. There we go, caution, uncertainty, reevaluating circumstances. I need to stop, wait, and look around me before proceeding further. My sense of uncertainty is my inner wisdom telling me to bring illumination to my situation, to allow insights to arise and guide me before I take the next step. Questioning is good. I will look carefully to see if a different path may be right for me at this point. Well, isn't that interesting? Because throughout all this energy, we could be very uncertain still. We could say, well, I'd love to go forward. I'd love to step into this new opportunity. I'd love to follow the King of Wands and follow him right to where he's leading me, because he says it's fun and it's great, but which path is it again? Because it could go either way. This could bring me happiness and security, but this could bring me a joy and an uncertainty that brings along new adventures and new people to meet. They both look pretty solid and they both look kind of weak. So, you know, we have the diplomat right in the middle. I think he's been leading the way for 2 days, but then he switches and now he's more of the middle energy, the thing that we have to attach ourselves to. And that is being the diplomat, to not just say, okay, I'm going to go on this path and I haven't really thought about it, but that part isn't that important. I'm going to go forward. And I haven't really thought it through. Because you need to think it through. You really need to be the diplomat. The changes you make in your life, and they can be very drastic changes in your life. They might seem like they're not that big of a change, and you look back and you say, wow, if I didn't change that about me, none of this would have happened. None of this would have transpired. So even the little things that we do can make a big difference in the long run. And are we thinking? Are we being very um, focused in the moves that we are making and why we are making them and knowing? Because if not, then we better stop and look, because this is a definite fire energy. This is that we could crash and burn if we haven't given it enough thought, if we're still on the fence about certain things. And so if we didn't use yesterday to really bring in that decision making, today is still there to understand where we need to go. So if you're not sure, yes, stop, wait, look around, proceed with caution. And even if you're sure of it, we want to proceed with a bit of caution. We don't want to knee jerk and undo our hard work that we've done to this point. So we may need to reevaluate circumstances in our life and understand if we truly want them, if they truly do bring us value. If we're not just trying to run and escape from where we are right now just so it's different. Let's see what our wise animals have to say. The energy can definitely move us forward. But remember, it's all about the dream that we know that we want to step into. Something that we just heard about yesterday. Seek and find. Seek and find. Let's see what the chipmunk has to say about seek and find. Action, believe, and manifest. And above all, watch with glittering eyes the world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Chipmunk lets you know that, although you are dreaming and wishing, you aren't taking clear action to make your dreams come true. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more action you will receive as you begin to see the whole picture. Retaining the parts you want and eliminating what you don't want. Your greatest wealth is the knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Your major goal is to discover as much of you as you can about yourself, because the more you know about yourself, the better you can deal with any life situation. Take the action in order to push open the door you so badly want to walk through. If you don't seek, you won't find. If you don't knock, the door will remain closed. If you don't walk through the door, you'll remain stuck in one place. Spend some time wishing and manifesting, but don't forget to take some action too. If you want a new job, send out that resume. If you're looking for a relationship, start inquiring whether your friends know of anyone. If you want to begin a business, start writing your business plan. Today is a wake-up call to your inner soul. Will you take the first step and turn the doorknob? Heavy day. Heavy energy around us. Your major goal is to discover as much about you as you can about yourself. Because the more you know about yourself, the better you can deal with any life situation. And this year has really been a calling to, what are we cultivating? What are we growing in our lives? What are we attracting in our lives? What are we bringing forward in our life? And what we are pushing away in our life? And why we are pushing it away? What brings us value? What doesn't? What brings in happiness and joy? And what does not? We have some very powerful energy if you have been planning, if you have been thinking things through, if you've been weighing out the pros and cons of where to move forward. And even if you still aren't clear about it, that's okay. Because we have the caution card in there saying it's okay to back up. It's okay to research. It's okay to ask the questions. Because we want to be sure. We don't want to knee jerk. We've had 3 days of diplomats. So we need to not only have a plan, but a sound plan. And then you're going to enjoy the ride. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.